In this video, we'll take a look at migrating question banks from classic quizzes to item banks in new quizzes. There are two methods available to migrate question banks to item banks for use with new quizzes. The most straightforward method involves adding all question bank questions to a classic quiz, then migrating that quiz to new quizzes. To get started, open your Canvas course and navigate to the Quizzes area. Select the Plus Quiz button, and when prompted, choose the Classic Quiz option. If you don't see this prompt, choose the three dots at the top of the quiz page and select Reset Quiz Engine Choice. Enter in a name for your quiz. To help keep things organized, we recommend naming it the name of your question bank. Next, select the Questions tab at the top of the page. Select the Plus New Question Group button, then choose the Link to a Question Bank link, which will open the Question Bank locator. Select your question bank, then choose Select Bank to save your selection. Finally, select the Create Group button to save the change. You can continue to add more question banks as desired, but we recommend doing this process with one question bank at a time. When you've got everything set up, choose Save to save the quiz. At this point, you can migrate the classic quiz we just created to use new quizzes. Please see our other video about migrating quizzes for more information on how to do this. If you choose to migrate using the Course Import option and migrate using a selective course copy, ensure that you not only select the Quizzes area, but also the Question Banks checkbox. Once the new quiz has been created, you should see your questions in an associated item bank in New Quizzes. You can delete the new quiz that was created if you wish to do so. The second method for migrating a question bank to an item bank follows much of the same set of steps. We will still create a classic quiz, but this time I'll use the Find Questions button to locate my question bank. Using this method, we have the option to select individual questions or use the Select All button to choose all questions in the question bank. With the questions selected, choose Add Questions to add the questions to the quiz. Continue using the Find Questions button to add as many questions as desired to the quiz. Once everything has been added, select Save to save your changes. Now we're going to create a quiz export by selecting Settings on the course menu and choosing Export Course Content. Select the Quiz option, select the quiz we just created, then choose Create Export to start the export process. Once the file is ready, it should appear at the top of the page, but you may need to refresh the page to see and download the finished export file. Once downloaded, we'll head over to the Item Banks area on the course menu and create a new item bank using the Plus Bank button. Once the bank has been named and created, select its name to enter into the detail view. Then select the three dots at the top of the page. Choose the Import Content option, then select the downloaded export file to import. The import will begin and may take a few minutes to finish, but once it is processed, you will have an item bank that contains all of your exported questions. For any questions or concerns regarding this migration process, or anything related to new quizzes, please let us know by contacting the UTech Service Desk at 216-368-HELP, help@case.edu, or help.case.edu. Thanks for watching.